Welcome to another module. This is going to be the last week of readings for our fiction unit. I finally got my 13th edition of the textbook, so we shouldn't have an issue with page numbers any longer, which I'm sure you'll be happy about. So I just want to check in. There's not going to be a lecture or PowerPoint today. We're going to, like I said, read the last two stories in the fiction unit. A Story of an Hour by Kate Chopin and The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. I've included a link to that in the readings section of this module. When you click on it, it looks like it's not working. It's just going to make you click on it again, so don't let that fool you. But enjoy those, and as you're reading them, try to think about which story you had the strongest reaction to. Which one you think will serve you in focusing on for your fiction essay that we're going to be writing next week. So stay tuned for what that essay is going to look like. But what's really nice is this week we're going to be also taking more chunks out of the fiction language that we're going to be using for that essay. So we're talking about symbol, we're talking about theme, figurative language, and I've used these terms before. You've seen them pop up in our discussion questions. You may be very comfortable using them. They may be completely new to you, but wherever you are on that spectrum, just read the text really closely. They give lots of great examples, and even for myself, I've read through the chapter again since I have a new edition and want to make sure that I'm not missing any new information that's in there that you guys are reading. And even for me, it's a great refresher. It's a new way to talk about these texts that maybe you're familiar with, but it's going to help you get on common ground with literary criticism, which is something we're going to be looking at next week in terms of orienting our own analysis with what's already been said or what's being said about the story that you're going to focus on. So what I want you guys to keep in mind this week before we're getting into the thick of things with the essay are the pieces that really come together to form your own literary analysis. So you have the text itself, which would be the story, whatever story you choose to focus on. That is going to be the meat of your argument. That's where you're going to get most of your textual evidence. Last week we went through a PowerPoint that showed lots of examples for incorporating that sort of proof or evidence. Then we're going to add to that with some research. So we're going to look at the ways looking at biography of the authors can aid us in our interpretations, how historical context can help us maybe unearth new discoveries in the text, and what other people are saying about the story itself, like I said, in the form of literary criticism. So it's all these different pieces that come into play in forming your own thesis statement, and we've already done the PowerPoint on that thesis statement and the pieces that will be required to make that thesis statement what it should be for the essay. So if those things were PowerPoints that you just kind of skimmed through because it was a busy week, make sure you go back and look at those again. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I just wanted to check in with everybody and see how everybody is doing with the course. If there's anything that I can do to make the online experience easier for you, don't hesitate to ask. I'm learning about this with you guys. This is only the third course that I've taught online, but I'm liking it so far, and I'm interested in what is working and maybe what I could do better. So please keep those open lines of discussion open. I already said open. All right. Well, thank you guys. That was my little spiel for the week, and I look forward to reading what you guys have to say in the discussion forum. Have a great week, guys.